Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be doing gameplay with the brand new Pink Diamond Wes Unseld. Cross my fingers and hoping that he's actually, like, pretty good. We'll see. I do expect his jumper to be good, but he's 6'7" and he's missing a lot of badges. So, there are some question marks about a 6'7" power forward that's missing a lot of badges, and I think those are valid. But at the same time, a lot of the stats look good. I'm interested to try the card out and see what we can do. Before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if you all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into it. Shout out to shout out my guy Blazer Maniac for letting me use his account to record this gameplay. And yeah, like I said, a 6'7" power forward is small for sure, but 96 offense, 96 defense. He does have an afro, so that'll make him look a little taller. 94 close shot, 86 mid range, 83 ball, 85 standing and 90 driving dunk, 86 ball handle, 85 block, 82 steal, 80 perimeter, 92 interior, 95 rebounding, 87 speed, 85 agility, 86 vert, 98 strength, 95 stamina. You look at the stats on paper and he looks awesome. The badges are the question mark. Gold bailout, Hoffbox, subbies, break starter, brick wall, gold challenger, gold dimer, high flying denier, layup mix master, paint patroller, paint prodigy, physical finisher, and pogo stick, as well as post lockdown all on Hoff, as well as post powerhouse, rebound chaser 2. He's got posterizer, rise up, set shot specialist. But here's the issue. Look at the amount of badges he's missing. Slippery off ball, that's 1. Pick dodger, I'd say that's 2. On ball menace, off ball pest 3, 4. Lightning launch limitless range 5, 6. Immovable enforcer 7. Interceptor 8. Handles for days 9. Glove 10. Deadeye 11. To be fair, not every one of those badges are crucial, but even if you do add Deadeye, immovable, limitless, on ball menace, off ball pest, you're still missing some other badges that are relatively important. So it's a little annoying. I do think it's kind of like you can deal with it. I don't think it kills the card or anything like that, and I think that is worth keeping in mind. But I'm not going to sit here and act like he's absolutely amazing either, if that makes sense. But that being said, I am interested to see what he can do. So he has Kyrie's Escape. That's unique. I mean, you can get downhill off of Kyrie's Escape really well. That windmill dunk animation was nuts, by the way. You can definitely like carry Kyrie's dribble style towards, or carries his escape towards the rim really effectively. Behind the back isn't going to be special. Between the legs escape actually isn't bad either. So just use between the legs escape if you're trying to go laterally. Use his front escape if you're trying to go downhill. His dunk animations do seem really nice. I will say that. Player build, I mean, he's going to look a little bigger than 6'7" anyway, as I would say. And I do actually think his jumper, while not unbelievable, is pretty good. Kobe base is very good. John Collins upper, not quite as good, but a good jump shot nonetheless. Even with a not unbelievable upper, I still think it's solid. I don't know, man. I'm not 100% convinced, though, with the amount of badges he's missing and his lack of size. I think size matters a little less this year than it has in the past, but even still, 6'7" is pretty small. So, do I think this card's solid? Yeah. Do I think he's amazing? Probably not. I don't know. We'll give him a shot. We'll see what we think. At least he's going to be decent. That is for sure. Let's hop into a game. Let's see what Wes Unseld can do. Alrighty, hopping into this game. Let's see what we can do with Mr. Unseld. See what this card is capable of. Pick and pop, catch and shoot. That's wide open, and that's green. Good start to the game. Knocking down an open 3 ball. I'm going to make sure that we have him on deny because he did get shot over a first possession with Willis Reed, which Willis Reed can be very cheesy at times, so that's not hugely shocking. Nice downhill drive. My opponent is a decent player. I've played against him before. I know he's decent. So we'll see how this game goes, but turn the corner with Jokic, and I think we just take our dunk with Jokic. We gives us a 5-5 game immediately, and we'll see how this one goes, man. I don't know why Jokic is not on his man, but we're late. And Unseld's lack of size, I think, in that type of a situation, not that that was his fault, but I don't think he's going to be quite as recoverable as other bigs are in similar situations, if that makes sense. Try to drop step height. Yeah, he's not going to be an inside big. Definitely not. Not successful drop stepping Dylan Harper there. My opponent didn't even click on and play it particularly well himself, and it just didn't matter. You see what I'm saying about him trying to shoot over me with Willis Reed? What in the world was that shot selection right there? Slip to the rim, please, Wes. And standing layup miss. Oh my gosh, he's feeling very, very small so far, which isn't hugely shocking, but he's not impressing me so far with the finishing ability. Didn't get a dunk there or anything. Just not a great start to the game at all for Wes Unseld so far. So I don't know. Again, if he was 6'11", missing the same badges, I think it'd be okay. That's annoying, but I don't know if it's a killer. At 6'7", it's like, yeah, I think that probably holds him back a decent bit. And again, it's not like his SIGs or his jumper are insane or anything like that. So X switch out the corner. I don't know why I just jumped at that. You can have your dunk, bro. Congratulations. I just gave him a wide open dunk for no reason, but whatever. Get it to BI. Let's go right back to the pick and pop here. We've gotten a couple of good looks so far. We'll see if we can keep it going. He's going to reach himself, not out of the play. That's actually pretty good defense, honestly. Pump fake. Nope, not there. Go right back to the pick and pop. I bet he X switches this and just picks up the pop, which he does. Yep, well defended. Try to get a blow by to the rim, and it's just, he's not going to get favor. It's good defense. He's not going to get favorable animations because of that size. Like, he's just not going to get the animations that you're really looking for from a power forward, and that's pretty disappointing. I am not pleased so far with the way this card is played. Small sample size, but just doesn't feel impressive so far at all, but it is what it is. We'll go right back to it. We're going to go pick and roll this time because I bet he tries to X-switch. He does X-switch it. It still doesn't really... I mean, we got a bucket, I guess, but it took him forever to slip. That 87 speed, man. I don't know. Like, for example, we're matched up against Jaren Jackson Jr., Willis Reed. I would absolutely, without a doubt, 100%, good defense there, but I would absolutely rather have those guys, both of them, than Wes Unseld, without a doubt. And so that's where it's, again, it's an issue where you have multiple attainable power forwards, plus free power forwards, by the way, as well. The Chris Bosh, Jack Sigma, guys like that of the world, where it's like, why would I run this card when those guys are also options? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm feeling so far about this card, with his lack of size and some of the badges not being there. And honestly, to be fair, his jumper's not nearly as good as those guys is either, to be totally honest. But good defense here. Again, it's not that he's a terrible card, it's just that there's a lot of good cards at his position, and I just don't think he's on that same level. He just barely got touched by that screen there, and that's all it took. That should have been a dunk, though. What is that pass, Embiid? I need you to lead. I know that's a very far pass, but with Break Starter, I would think he'd be able to make that pass, but I guess not. Either way, it is what it is. He actually got a dunk. Whatever. Doesn't really matter to me. Not a great first quarter, though, unfortunately, for Mr. Unseld. And again, my honest takeaway from using these cards is that they're just not very good. Like, they're just underwhelming. John Havlicek, not that great. Elton Brand, not that great. Sidney Moncrief, decent, but not amazing. Mitch Richmond has a great jumper, but he's undersized and not great defensively. And then Unseld is undersized and also not that great. Even his shot's not that great. I should agree in that. But I don't see it. I really don't see it. I really don't. I look at this card and I go, why would I grind for him? You know what I mean? And the answer is, I wouldn't. And I won't. So, there you go. People can do what they want at the end of the day, but this Unseld is underwhelming to me. That is my takeaway, as is kind of all these motor awards, even after the update, which is a little disappointing because you would have hoped after the update they'd be a little better, but they're not. So, my defense this game has just been horrible, but it is what it is. I'm not even really paying that much attention. Let's see if we can get one more three-point opportunity here. Hop step, just force at the rim. Whatever, it goes in. Jokic can do that every single play if he wants. He's not going to help off the pop. He only helped off the pop twice. We made him pay once. We didn't once. And he gets past again. Goodness. Just get this Willis Reed or Wes Unseld off the cart. 5 points on 2 of 6, 1 of 2 from 3. I'm very underwhelmed. I know I didn't play that well this game, but he's just not impressive. You know what I mean? Jumper isn't good enough. Missing too many badges. Doesn't feel that fast. Doesn't feel that big. I'm good. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. Be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.